The purpose of human life is to serve and to show compassion and the will to help others. Helping one person might not change the world, but it could change the world for one person. No one is useless in this world who lightens the burdens of another. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. We rise by lifting others. To ease another's heartache is to forget one's own. We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. The greatest gift you can give someone is your time, because when you give your time, you are giving a portion of your life that you will never get back. You have two hands, one to help yourself, the second to help others. The happiest people are not those getting more, but those giving more. The meaning of life is to find your gift. The purpose of life is to give it away. The value of a man resides in what he gives and not in what he is capable of receiving. We can't help everyone, but everyone can help someone. Service to others is the rent you pay for your room here on earth. When you give yourself, you receive more than you give. The best way to find happiness is by helping others find theirs. The more I help others to succeed, the more I succeed. The wise man does not lay up his own treasures. The more he gives to others, the more he has for his own. The world is moved along, not only by the mighty shoves of its heroes, but also by the aggregate of tiny pushes of each honest worker. The smallest act of kindness is worth more than the grandest intention. In helping others, we shall help ourselves, for whatever good we give out completes the circle and comes back to us. If you want to lift yourself up, lift up someone else. Kindness is the language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. You have not lived today until you have done something for someone who can never repay you. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? The greatest good you can do for another is not just to share your riches, but to reveal to him his own. The purpose of life is not to be happy. It is to be useful, to be honorable, to be compassionate, to have it make some difference that you have lived and lived well. A kind gesture can reach a wound that only compassion can heal. Every sunrise is an invitation for us to arise and brighten someone's day. Those who are happiest are those who do the most for others. Helping others is the secret sauce to a happy life. When we give cheerfully and accept gratefully, everyone is blessed. The purpose of human life is to serve and to show compassion and the will to help others. We can't help everyone, but everyone can help someone. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. No one is useless in this world who lightens the burdens of another. The greatest gift you can give someone is your time, because when you give your time, you are giving a portion of your life that you will never get back. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. The only journey is the one within. In the end, it's not the years in your life that count, it's the life in your years. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. You must be the change you wish to see in the world. Whatever you are, be a good one. To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. Keep your face always toward the sunshine, and shadows will fall behind you. It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. In 3 words, I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. The purpose of our lives is to be happy. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. It is never too late to be what you might have been. If you want to lift yourself up, lift up someone else. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. Do what you can, with what you have, where you are. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the ones you did do. Don't watch the clock. Do what it does. Keep going. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we react to it. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. It always seems impossible until it is done. Happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Everything you can imagine is real. To live is the rarest thing in the world. Most people exist, that is all. It's not what you look at that matters, it's what you see. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. Believe you can and you're halfway there. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream.